Happy Thursday, everybody. Hope you have a good Halloween. Be safe, and not too scary. And one more sleep until the weekend.
Peace, y'all, and enjoy Halloween. And thanks for listening to today's episode.
Kept coming, didn't he? Because white people are very sensitive. You have to remember that. Oh, they kill me with their sensitivity. So sensitive. It'll be some won't make this. Oh, they'll get out of here. Look like little white bunny rabbits. They'll hop out of this motherfucker. This is the lady leaving now. Look at her. She's leaving now. Yeah. I hope when you get home, niggas are burglarizing your house. Good night, ma'am. They can't take it. I'm telling you, I know white folks. They can't take. She got the fuck out of here, didn't she? They can't take it because all of their lives they've been told they're the shit. White people always show you're the best, you're everything, you're wonderful, you come from heaven, you're everything. You've never done nothing to nobody. You wear the white hat, you're the good fucking guy. And the minute they hear a nigga talk about it, freaks them. Because I study white audience. You can laugh at anybody because white folks will talk about nigga, you'll laugh. And the minute it's about you, white, you get that fucking bag, that no sense of humor about yourself. Fuck you. You can be talked about too. This is America. Fuck you. Fuck you. You can be talked about too, motherfucker.
Right.
And this white man is looking around thinking I got some kind of power over niggas. Oh, he has voodoo. He's looking around, well, he's not Robin Williams. He's not that great. He has voodoo. This isn't fun. See, it ain't funny when it's about them. It is funny because you motherfuckers are some funny motherfuckers. Well, you know, that's why God sent me to tell you about white people. You some funny ass motherfuckers. Because you guys knock me out. You knock me out. Because it's just like with race. See, with race, white folks have been racist and against everybody. And running the shit, as long as they're in charge, it's cool. But if you try to be prejudiced or be racist, it is against God. You've broken the God. What do you mean? Now, justice. They won't take it for this much, but want you to take it all your life. So I don't give a fuck. Take it. You'll get over it. I got over it. Deal with it.
Music interlude. Little SP the Ghost.
I'm feeling it. Super gangster. You know me. Just cause I dropped it mean I stopped, my nigga. I fuck with yourself. What you tell these niggas how I go in. You know? The hardest, the nicest. They love me in the hood like cheap coat prices. Never breathe love, but I blow on them dices. Niggas needed cash, used to grab the blue scale and straight go on them heists. Daytime, night shift, motherfucking noon two, reveling the renegade. Motherfucking room two, leave you paralyzed. They gon' feed you with a spoon too. Man rolling with you then, he gon' get room two, beginning and the end. Something real long and it's spinning in your chin, but now I'm spinning in the bends. Promise to myself, spitting venom in the wind. Life sweet, tastes like cinnamon again. The Kremlin is acting like a gentleman again. You know, classy and clean. The whip looking glassy on the lean. Needed the ratchet to carry on the spleen. Smoke before sleep, so I'm high for the dream.
Blue state like Virginia or New Mexico. One thing is clear, though, when I'm talking to Donald Trump's advisors, they are feeling cautiously optimistic. There was a long stretch of time after Kamala Harris ascended to the top of the ticket where they were not feeling that way. They now feel like they have a little bit of momentum going into November 5th. Now, is it New Mexico and Virginia momentum?
See, you know what I'm saying? They're talking about New Mexico and Virginia might be in play or whatever. That's what I'm saying, man. Because here's the last thing I'll say, too, and I'm going to get out of here. One thing that people got to keep in mind, like when it's literally, like for the people that have not voted yet, and like people that are going to go in-person vote, I think the majority of those people, like people are going to go into that booth, and I think at that very moment when they're walking in there, they're going to kind of be going off emotion and more of just off of feel. I don't think people are going to go in there and be like, oh, well, this, you know, Because at that point, you know what's all important to you as far as the issues and stuff. But when you go in there that day of, I think that stuff is going to play a major role in how people vote. And another thing, too, that is going to hurt Trump is his age. It is, because I'm telling you, for people that are going in there voting on the day of, on November 5th, they're going to go in there, whether it's them standing in line waiting to go vote, because you're going to be sitting there standing there just thinking about whatever. And then, and then when you actually walk up to some people, I don't know how big or small a percentage, but there's going to be some people that are going to be like, man, dude's just too old, too. Whether it's a man or a woman, you know what I'm saying? Those type of people, they're going to be like, dude's just too old. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to be, I ain't vote. Like, there's going to be some of that kind of stuff going on, too. Just, you know what I mean? It ain't all just exactly about the economy. Because here's the other thing, too. There's a presidential run every 4 years and, and all this stuff. And we all know as human beings at the end of the day, we all know that we have control of our lives. And you got to just work around all the bullshit. Like all of it, whatever it is, the taxes, the economy, the this and the that, and just all the stuff that they talk about, right? Because every day, like each one of us, or the majority of us, got to get up, make it happen, come home, cook dinner, put gas in the car, all that stuff, just life. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, although those issues matter, in reality, at the end of the day, it's about race, class, and all that stuff. And just, to me, like, values and character matter. And I think that's gonna win out. I think that's gonna win out. Because I still believe that this country, the majority of us, just want some normalcy and a peace of mind. And that's the other thing, too. For y'all MAGAs and y'all Republicans, you guys have been running the same fucking candidate the last 3 times. He won in 2016, he lost in 2020, and now he's running again. You know what I'm saying? So while y'all are complaining and all this shit, we've had 3 different candidates the last 3 races. You know what I'm saying? So while y'all up here talking about, you know what I'm saying, what has your candidate done for your party? In basically the last, 12 years or whatever? He hasn't done anything. Just talking a lot of shit. That's all he does. Getting oranger and getting older and angrier. You know what I mean? So, all right, I'm going to get back to the episode, though. But, yeah, that was pretty interesting. But I'm going to do some more digging on that stuff. But, yeah, just that's what I'm saying. Make sure you're doing your research on stuff. You know what I'm saying? And try not to just go off emotion. Because I feel like some people are betting off the wrong kind of emotion. You know what I mean? Like the black and brown people that are supporting Trump, they're voting off emotion because they're scorned. And they have an issue with, like, democratic, like, leadership in their cities and stuff like that. So they want to blame it all on, the Democratic leaders. Like I said, if you Republicans care so much about the cities, why aren't more of you mayors? Y'all can go look that up, too. Go Google and look up when you get time or whatever. When you get a second or a minute, a couple minutes or whatever, look it up. How many Republican mayors are there in, the major U.S. cities, what would be considered major U.S. cities? There's only a handful of them. Only a handful of them. Like over 70-some% are black mayors, whether it's a man or a woman. And then they get all the blame. And in reality, it's in most states, I would assume it's pretty similar to how it is here in Wisconsin. See, that's what people do here. They blame the Democrat. I'm saying the amount like the black Trump supporters and the brown Trump supporters, they blame local elected officials because they don't see nothing improving in the city and shit. So they want to blame the local leaders when in reality it's not locals leaders' fault, because they can only do so much. If the Republicans who run and make the laws here and pass out the money, if they won't give us the money to fix things, then how are things supposed to get fixed? How are gun laws supposed to get changed if the legislature, who is Republican up at the state capitol in Madison, if they don't make the gun law changes, then how is that Chevy Johnson's fault here in Milwaukee? How is that his fault? That's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes we'll be barking up the wrong trees. So, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Support Kamala Harris. 5 days left. She's winning Wisconsin. Shit. And like I was saying, they were just saying on CNN, she's going to win, I guarantee, at least 2 or 3 other states that no one is even expecting. And y'all heard them. They're just saying there's rumblings. They're hearing that she's doing real well in New Mexico and Virginia. You know what I'm saying? They had it purple on the magic wall. Oh, and shout out, y'all go check out the CNN app. You know, CNN, the news channel. They have a magic wall on there. You know, John King does a magic wall. So if you download the CNN app, like on the bottom, you know, there's a magic wall icon. You just tap on it and it just shows you, and you can click on whatever state and stuff like that. And then like on election night, you know, it'll be like live. But yep. All right, y'all. Peace.
Nothing really to gain if you ain't feeling the pain, if you ain't drank from the rain while you wait for the slam from the slums. It was all about the weight in the gun. Nothing really to gain if you ain't feeling the pain, if you ain't drank from the rain while you wait for the slam from the slums. It was all about the weight in the gun. To get the top spot, rolling the drop top with the pretty chick. Niggas might love you, but they hate you the one. You know the shit well if you come from it. I'm used to the pain, sort of numb from it. If you offered the war, I wouldn't run from it. Not a chance. I was just advanced, weed in my stand socks. Told you I'ma make a stand. You made $100, you can make a grand. Thinking like a warrior. Fuck it, I'ma take the land. You went hand to hand, can't take the stand. Feeling like a rat, niggas scat, go and make a plan. And get you a 9 to 5, you ain't ready for the shootout. Thinking it's time to ride, I'm thinking it's time to die. Either or is good, niggas get rich, coming from the poorest hood. I'm an asshole, but I ain't full of shit though.
Not to be too cocky, but we could change the team names.
Smoke Show? Ooh, your team name? Your Chip Baby. You only had 3 players playing last night? We're going over Michelle's team, Lady Ballers. Shout out Lady Ballers. Killing it out here. First year participant. We're in a 7. My brother's been running this league for 17 years. My brother's got like 5 rings. Michelle is killing it, baby. You got 450.9 points to 287.4 for them boys. Trae Young gave you 47.8 points last night. He had 35 points, 4 rebounds, and 15 assists. Norman Powell gave you 30 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And then Jalen Johnson, shout out Jalen Johnson, Nicolay graduate. He's in the NBA, thriving. He plays for the Atlanta Hawks. Yup, he went to Nicolay.
Make the noise.
What noise?
For the Atlanta Hawks.
Oh. Shout out Shaq. Shaq made that famous for Trae Young. That's funny. But yeah, Trae Young is killing it. Trae Young ain't like the best point guard, but he's solid. He's gonna score that ball. But Jalen Johnson gave you 35.1 fantasy points. He had 21 points, 17 rebounds, and 4 assists. So he gave you 35.1 fantasy points. Norman Powell gave you 33.8, and Trae Young gave you 47.8. You only had 3 players, baby. Your opponent had a full roster. He had 6 guys playing. And you still, he outscored you 156.7 to 116.7. But you're so far ahead. You have 450 points. He has 287. Right. You got him doubled up.
I bet you this is the last year they've let women in the league.
Holy halogen lights.
I know.
Yeah, you're the only woman in the league. Michelle's out here killing it. Nice.
Not even knowing I'm killing it.
And then, yep, you got people playing tonight. You got Dame playing tonight. Yep, Dame. You got Kyrie. Kyrie's been playing. Michelle's got a good ass roster, y'all. All right, y'all. Peace. Oh, yeah, Trump's a straight up bitch. Because I can, as I'm reading more and more of this, like, because y'all hear him, like, he's always talking about migrants coming from paroles, being let out from insane asylums, and he's always saying they're being let out from black or brown countries, right? The Congo and Mexico and all this stuff, right? Well, he's got, oh, sure, I just closed that window, sorry. So in reality, let's see, this is what it really, because I looked up that program that I was telling y'all about. So this is the Uniting for Ukraine, or U4U, U4U. Program is a humanitarian parole program that allows Ukrainian citizens to travel to the United States and stay for up to 2 years. Eligibility. Ukrainians displaced by the Russian invasion of Ukraine are eligible to apply. To participate, a Ukrainian must be sponsored by a U.S. supporter and arrange their own travel. I believe they're helping them come over a little easier than that. Benefits. Wow. So they're giving the parolees benefits. I thought you know what I'm saying? So we'll complain about the black and brown migrants coming over here and getting stuff. But the white migrants who are inmates can come over here and get benefits. So let's see. Parolees are eligible for employment authorization and may be able to renew their parole for additional periods. See, that's what I was saying. That 2-year thing, that's bullshit. They'll just keep extending them. Immediate family members, including spouses, common law partners, and children under 21, may also be eligible. See what I'm saying? So they're just letting their whole families come over. The department, re-parole. The Department of Homeland Security, DHS, has established a re-parole process to allow Ukrainians to maintain their lawful presence in the United States. See what I'm saying? And they're just coming over here and they're just mixing in and blending in with everyone, because that's what I'm saying. Don't nobody bother, get in the way of, question, halt, alter white people's day. So you'll just see them walking down the street. You just think you passed a white lady, or you think you just passed a white dude. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. We get to pick on, as people, I'm saying in general, we get to pick on black and brown people because they look different than white people. You see what I'm saying? And that's what we say when, it's like, there's so many white people out here. It's just like, for some reason, it's and I don't know, that's the thing I get sick of too. I don't know who told white people, and I'm not trying to be mean or disrespectful to white people, but I'm just saying, I don't know who told them, and I know because they brutalize, and I know all that, but I'm just saying, in general terms, I don't know who told them that they were first and everyone else was underneath. I don't know where they got that from, because I don't feel like no white person is more important or better than me. You know what I'm saying? And I just wish racism wasn't a thing, because I wouldn't have to talk about it. But unfortunately, that shit's here to stay. It just is. Asylum is another option for Ukrainians seeking to remain in the U.S. Applicants must prove that they are experiencing significant persecution, such as torture, unlawful detention, or violation of human rights. Same thing that black and brown people are trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So there's basically white migrants coming in through the U.S.-Mexico border. Are they getting pulled over, stopped, and harassed? Because all I ever see on the TV and stuff, I see, Paco and Maria and all them. That's all they ever show you, is what I'm saying. That's all they ever show you. Yeah, but they're saying they can have their whole families come over here. Uniting for Ukraine provides a pathway for Ukrainian citizens and their immediate family members who are outside of the United States to come to the United States and stay temporarily in a 2-year period of parole. But as I just told y'all, they can keep reapplying them. They're going to just let them stay. But that's what I'm saying. And they're basically setting them up for success because they're allowing their whole family to come over here. What's Trump talking about doing to black and brown families? He wants to deport people that are here legally, too. He wants to deport them and their kids that are already U.S. citizens. He wants them gone, too. But the Ukrainians and the white migrants, the Scandinavian migrants and all the other Polish migrants, all them, you know what I'm saying, they can come here and their whole families. And that's the thing, too. Because, people still go off their narrative. Oh, where are you from, Poland? Oh, yeah, my family, they'll be having you think that they've been over here through, the generations. You know what I'm saying? Their great-grandfather came up here and all that stuff. No, in reality, dude just came over here 4 months ago with him and his family, his 4-year-old daughter, his 3-year-old son, and his wife. And I'm not saying whether it's right or wrong. I'm just saying, you see how you never hear about this. But I do remember when they were planing them over here and coming over here and stuff like that. Y'all remember that? They were bringing them over here and stuff when the war was jumping off. Some of them were coming here. I remember seeing and hearing that on the news. But Trump dominates the news so much because he's always talking shit and saying bullshit. You hear something, you just kind of not forget about it, but just... I forgot dude got impeached twice until a couple weeks ago. I was like, damn, dude got impeached twice. It had kind of left my brain because he does so much foul stuff. But all right, I'm gonna start rambling. But yeah, y'all should man. This is pretty fascinating. though. That's crazy. That is called the U program. It's a humanitarian parole. You don't hear nothing about no black or brown people on no humanitarian parole. Because I'm telling you, when you get done, because I've been to prison. As a matter of fact, I was next door to a guy that was doing a bit. I think he had killed somebody or something. But he was doing his sentence because he was almost getting close to done. Because I remember them ICE people or them deportation people were coming to holler at him and stuff. And we would ask him, when he would come back, we would ask him, and, his English wasn't the best, but, he would, was telling us basically, when he gets done, when his sentence is up, they're coming to get him. And then there's, a place where they hold them and then go to where they go. So it's a process. So, but you see what I'm saying, how they do them? You know what I'm saying? If you're black and brown and you come here and fuck up, you do your prison time here, and then they ship you out the country. But the Ukrainians here, they got a pathway to citizenship. Parole these dudes. You can get out and stay here and stuff. Have your whole family come down. They're not sending you back to Ukraine or sending you back to Scandinavia or wherever, or Poland or whatever when you get done. Because I guarantee you, it ain't just Ukraine. It's other. It's Polish people, Scandinavian people. I guarantee you, I'll be willing to bet dollars, donuts, if I put specifically the Scandinavian, that get in trouble here in the United States, do they have some kind of program where they can stay or whatever? I bet there's probably something for them too. But my point is, they can get out, get released, and just mix in with everybody because their skin is white. Yeah. But somebody black or brown, we want to question them. Oh, you know what I'm saying? And then check that out. And that's the other thing too. And then Trump wants to bring back stop and frisk. That's something like that could affect me. Because I'm mixed, but I'm saying, like, you can tell I'm Latin and black, you know, you can tell I'm mixed. But some police officer, you know, will pull me over, asking me for my ID and all that shit. And even though I'd be all good, like, I don't even want to get harassed. I don't even want to have to go through that, is what I'm saying. But all right, I'm going to get out of here, though. But that's crazy, though. You know what I mean? Yeah. Wow. So they can just keep, and it says they get benefits. Parolees are eligible for employment authorization and may be able to renew their parole for additional periods. That's what I'm saying. So you're basically saying that it's okay for them to come over here, you know, and you kind of help them out, you know, it's kind of help give them the tools to set them up to, you know, for success, so they don't have to basically commit crime and fuck up over here, right? So, but we'll complain about, you know, not we, you know, in general, people will complain about, you know, black and brown migrants coming over here and getting a driver's license or whatever, or getting a job. So crazy. All right, y'all. Back to the episode.
Took that off the board here.
It'll be crazy. So I'm on my way to work. We're going to get this episode out, too, released before I head in. Just dropped Michelle off. I'm on my way. I got deliveries this morning. But so, like, I'm just heading on to work, right? So, you know, they're doing construction and stuff downtown and stuff like that. And it's just funny. It's not funny, but it's just interesting to see because, like, people are out about to, you know, start doing their little construction jobs or whatever. So they'll be out here and you can see they'll be sitting in their trucks, right? Because they'll be like getting to work or whatever. And they'll be sitting out in their trucks in their little green T-shirts or whatever, you know, them little orange vests and stuff they'll be wearing or whatever, like the construction worker people. And then they'll be sitting in their trucks. That's when, and a lot of them will be them white guys. You know what they'll be doing in them cars. That's when they'll be smoking their little weed, throwing a little pill in their mouth. Well, police out here hunting somebody. I just saw the flashing lights. But yeah, that's when they'll be smoking their little weed, hitting their little bowl, popping a little pill. You know some of them construction workers will be doing that stuff. They'll be high as hell when they're working and stuff sometimes. Yeah. All right, y'all. Just wanted to add that in. But I hope life's treating everyone well. It's Thursday, y'all. We are almost to the weekend, and it's Halloween. It seems like Halloween's been for like a week. I've just been hearing like Halloween, 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 Halloween. I'm like, damn, when is the actual Halloween day? I think it's today. Well, it has to be. It's the last day of the month. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to get out of here. I'm driving, so I'm holler at everyone soon. And thanks for listening, y'all. And go vote and support Kamala Harris. She's good here in Wisconsin. We're going to make sure she gets to that finish line. So we're making it happen here. Let's go Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? Let's go Michigan. Just keep working and working and working. We got 5 days left. We're going to work up until the last minute, y'all. We're all doing our little part, you know what I'm saying, to help Kamala get to the finish line. You know, whether it's playing content, whether it's, you know, speaking on her behalf, whether it's talking about the things that she wants to help black and brown people with. You know what I mean? Whether it's dispelling lies and rumors that MAGA people put out about her, you know. I think we're all playing a role in helping. You know what I mean? That's why podcasts and stuff are important. Because just think about it. I know even from when I was younger and when I was a kid, there was no podcast. There was no, unless you had a radio job, you know, unless you were a radio host, unless you know, were a TV news person or something like that, or you had, you know, you worked for a newspaper and you had a column and you can write and all, you know what I mean? Unless, you know, there was really only a few ways for your voice or what you thought and cared about to be heard. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, it's important. I get to give myself a platform, and I'm not on here talking about bull stuff. You know, just irrelevant, just stuff that doesn't really matter. Do we joke around and bullshit and stuff sometimes? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I'd say 75% of our content is about real stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it. I love it. And I wish more black and brown people would do it. Because even in that realm, and like even in the podcast world, like I know there's black and brown content creators and stuff like that. I know that. There's a decent amount of us, but still, overall, it's a sea of whiteness as far as the podcast. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Most of the podcasts are going to be, you know, somebody white. No matter what, you know, no matter what the topic is, you know, whether it's sports, you know, politics, you know, whatever it is, you know. So you can kind of get lost in the sauce, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, we're going to get back to the episode and do something good for somebody today. And peace.
That's what I do, no matter what, you know? I'm spreading love and I'm selling juice. Love is love. Cause little homie, I'm a felon too. I'd rather sell you a melon, cause you try to cross the line, I put something in your melon too. But I tell you I'd rather not, cause I'd rather smoke pot and get stuck off of edibles. I get higher than the Cali flake. Ex-dope boy was used to live in the alley late. Spotted Natty, visited twice cause of my daddy late. Fuck speaking about the past days. I'm thinking about the last days. Cash app, clear my pathway. Me and Noah speaking on algorithms. Close your eyes, never run out of vision. Making music, never run out of rhythm. Read a book, never run out of wisdom. That's what I do, no matter what, you know? I'm spreading love and I'm selling juice. Love is love. Cause little homie, I'm a felon too. I'd rather sell you a melon, cause you try to cross the line, I put something in your melon too. But I tell you I'd rather not, cause I'd rather smoke pot and get stuck off of edibles. I get higher than the Cali flake. Ex-dope boy was used to live in the alley late. Spotted Natty, visited twice cause of my daddy late. Fuck speaking about the past days. I'm thinking about the last days. Cash app, clear my pathway. Me and Noah speaking on algorithms. Close your eyes, never run out of vision. Making music, never run out of rhythm. Read a book, never run out of wisdom.
Not to be too cocky, but we could change the team name.
Smoke Show? Ooh, your team name? You're baby. You only had 3 players playing last night? We're going over Michelle's team, Lady Ballers. Shout out Lady Ballers. Killing it out here. First year participant. We're in the 7. My brother's been running this league for 17 years. My brother's got like 5 rings. Michelle is killing it, baby. You got 450.9 points to 287.4 for them boys. Trey Young gave you 47.8 points last night. He had 35 points, 4 rebounds, and 15 assists. Norman Powell gave you 30 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And then Jalen Johnson, shout out Jalen Johnson, Nicolay graduate. He's in the NBA, thriving. He plays for the Atlanta Hawks. Yup, he went to Nicolay.
Make the noise.
What noise?
For the Atlanta Hawks.
Oh. Shout out Shaq. Shaq made that famous for Trey Young. That's funny. But yeah, Trey Young is killing it. Trey Young ain't like the best point guard, but he's solid. He's going to score that ball. But Jalen Johnson gave you 35.1 fantasy points. He had 21 points, 17 rebounds, and 4 assists. So he gave you 35.1 fantasy points, Norman Powell gave you 33.8, and Trae Young gave you 47.8. You only had 3 players, baby. Your opponent had a full roster. He had 6 guys playing. And you still... Well, he outscored you 156.7 to 116.7. But you're so far ahead. You have 450 points. He has 287.
Right.
You up... Basically, you got him doubled up.
I bet you this is the last year they've let women in the league.
Holy halogen lights.
I know.
Yeah, you're the only woman in the league. Michelle's out here killing it. Nice.
Not even knowing I'm killing it.
And then, yep, you got people playing tonight. You got Dame playing tonight. Yep, Dame. You got Kyrie. Kyrie's been playing. Michelle's got a good ass roster, y'all. All right, y'all. Peace. So I just have a question. And it's serious as cancer, too. No, that just means it's a serious question. So y'all know, like, I'll just use the individual, like the reggaeton star, the Puerto Rican individual that was going to vote for Trump, and now they say they're not because of the racist stuff he's saying. You know, at Madison Square Garden and all that, and, you know, his supporters and all that shit, and all those speakers that were saying the disrespectful stuff. Although I'm happy that this individual came to their senses, my one question would be, why did it take you so long? And that's a serious question. Like I said, I'm happy that, you know, some of the small amount of black and brown people, you know what I'm saying, that aren't supporting Kamala. I'm glad that some of them are coming to their senses and realizing that they need to support Kamala Harris. But my question is, why did it take so long? Trump's been saying racist stuff about us, about black and brown people forever. He's been a racist his whole life. He came down the escalator in 2016 screaming, "Build the wall." That's when I said I can't mess with dude. Because when he came down that escalator talking about build the wall and all this shit, I was like, dude, this guy's going to run for president? And he's talking all this racist stuff? Hell no, I could never, ever vote for him. So my question is like, what is taking some people so long? You know, and I've heard it from other Latin people that are like, oh, well, they were going to vote for him. Like I had played a clip of one guy. He was literally at the booth. And he had voted for Kamala, but he was saying in the video how he was going to vote for Trump and all this, but he's saying this racist stuff now, so now he can't support him. I'm like thinking in my head, okay, good, that's great, but like what's taking you so long? And this was an older fella too. This wasn't no teenage kid that didn't know anything. This is an older gentleman. So how do you, like, Trump's been racist forever. He said something racist yesterday, the day before that, last week, last month, 4 months ago, 2 years ago, 13 months ago. Like, he's been racist. He's been saying this stuff. So why is it taking people so long to come to their senses is my question. You know what I'm saying? Because we, the majority of the black and brown people that are supporting Kamala Harris, we've been trying to tell y'all, hey, dude's a racist. Hey, he's a sexist. Hey, he's a criminal. Hey, he's a con man. He's a thief. He's a liar. He doesn't like anything black or brown. Hey, listen to us. But you guys didn't want to listen. So that's why a part of me is like, you know, cool. But a part of me is like, man, like you guys are like potentially fucking our shit up. You know what I mean? Because when you're going against us, you're holding us back from our potential progress. Because Kamala Harris wants to move us forward and make things better. You know, obviously people got to do their own part. The government, you know, like Kamala's not going to fix your life. She's going to help give us tools and help things make things better. She's not going to take control of your life. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, we all know that at the end of the day, we all got to still get up, carve out a life, work, do all this stuff. You know what I mean? We all know that. So, but my point, you know, it's just a question. Just wondering, like, why all of a sudden, like, people are waking up. You know what I'm saying? I've been up the whole time. I've known dudes been a racist forever. So, but I'm glad that people are waking up. But like, damn, like, what took y'all so long? All right, I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to go pick Michelle up. Thanks for listening. NFL Week 9 kicks back off tonight. Yep, watch a little football game, watch these NBA basketball games, and get ready for the weekend, y'all. And peace. And like I said, shout out Rwanda. We got people from Rwanda listening. Appreciate y'all. And we appreciate everyone else for supporting and listening to us. Shout out my family. Love y'all. And I'm going to get out of here. Enjoy the rest of the episode. This is this is Prince in the background. This is off that Batman soundtrack, the original Batman, with Michael Keaton, Kim Basinger, and all them. Yep, Jack Nicholson. Yep. In that clip I played earlier, you might heard like some people talking in the background. That was from the movie The Shining. Yep, I had that on earlier. Yeah, it's Halloween. Happy Halloween, y'all. All right, peace. Hi, baby. Just picking Michelle up.
It's so windy.
It's windy as hell outside. I'm sitting here like, damn, I can just imagine what they go through down there in Florida.
It was like pushing me.
I know. When I was, because I brought Charlie with me, when I let him out by one of these trees, there was like a branch on the tree, and it was like, felt like it looked like it was about to come down. The wind was so strong. It was like the leaves were like slapping me in the side of the face.
Right.
Yeah, I let him. He pissed twice, so he should be good to go.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's super windy out here.
Hi, buddy.
Yeah, decided because I was like, I'm not gonna take him down, come back up, and then just figure it make more sense. Yeah.
And it is kind of a drag coming home and then having to go back downstairs.
Go back down, exactly, yep.
Not that I don't need the exercise or anything like that.
Oh, we could use exercise.
But it's just a drag because I'm usually like real tired after work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. Like, I am so tired.
Well, you know, part of it too, though, was kind of like wet and kind of gloomy out this morning. So, like, the sun just came out not too long ago.
When I looked out the window earlier, I swear to God,
doom
it
and
was snowing. I was like, Amy, look out your window. Is it snowing? Mm-hmm. She's like, it isn't, but it does look like that.
Oh, speaking of Amy, when's she coming to cut Charlie's nails?
Probably this weekend.
This weekend? Okay.
Or then we're back on the Monday schedule.
We got to get your team in for tonight. Oh no, let's see. We're gonna see if you have. Oh no, yeah, you got to play Dame tonight. They're playing Memphis. Bucks are playing Memphis tonight.
Okay.
So Dame Lillard in there, and we'll see who else.
I would not ride on a scooter today.
There's no way I would ride on a scooter. Well, first, I wouldn't ride on one at all, but definitely not on this wind. You get blown right off this shit. Yes.
At least it's not like super cold for the little trick-or-treaters tonight.
Mm-hmm. Thank God we ain't got to worry about nobody tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a knock on our door asking for some candy and shit. Because there are kids on our floor.
Right.
But we just wouldn't answer the door, right?
No. I did tell Joe to turn off the porch lights or the dog is going to go nuts.
Oh, yeah, at the house, yeah. Shit, he should have just bought some candy and just set it outside on the porch.
Yeah.
Trick-or-treating.
So, remember last year it was like snowing?
Mm-hmm. The Shining was on when I got home. I was watching it for about 5 minutes.
I did record it.
It was like kind of like one of the beginning parts of it. Oh, you know what, too? I was looking up the migration stuff, right?
Yeah.
And ended up coming across some information that I didn't even know about. Like, okay, well, I guess it kind of, I remember it happening, but it kind of flew over my head because so much happens. You remember back when, like when the Ukrainians and stuff like that, when they were letting them come over here, they were airplaning them over here and stuff like that to get away from the war and all that shit like that?
Yeah.
Those are migrants. They migrated over here.
Yes.
They set them up.
Seeking asylum.
See, and the killing part, well, the crazy part I found out, right? Because you know how Trump's been up there talking shit, right? Right, yeah. Talking shit about how all these black and brown countries and stuff are letting prisons out, letting criminals out their prisons. They're letting them out of the sane asylums and they're out of the Congo and all of the prisons, right? Do you know that the Ukrainians, they have a program, it's called U4U. It's Ukrainians that are here locked up in prison, when they get out, they get to stay.
What?
Yes, and they get benefit, and they get to bring their families and their kids over here. Yes. Yes, I found all this information out. I was looking to see like about white migrants, because you never hear about them coming over. Correct. So I was just looking that information up and just found all this other stuff. Yep, it's called U4U. U, the number 4, and then U. Y'all look it up. Go look on the Googles. It's the whole thing. Yep, because they got to reapply like every 2 years, so they can stay here and stay on parole here.
So that would be the Anglo-Saxon migration.
So, you know, the Europeans, you know what I'm saying? East Europeans and stuff.
So
Scandinavians, Poland, and all that.
So they get to seek asylum, but somebody from Haiti doesn't?
That's what I'm saying.
Or Syria.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
They let a bunch of Syrians in, but now they're like, You
gotta go. You see what I'm saying? They're letting all the white migrants be here, and then when they get here, they just blend in. Because you just see them, oh, that's a white guy, a white woman.
Right.
But when you see somebody black or brown, you know, it's like, oh, are they should they be here? Are they illegal? Are they, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the thing. So, but like, Trump's talking about people here that are in prison. He wants to send them back, deport them, and all this and that. You know how it works? Because I've been locked up with people that have been from Mexico or wherever. When you commit a crime here in the United States, you get locked up here, you do your prison time here, and then they send you back. If you're not legal.
Yes.
I've seen that happen. I was next door to somebody that happened to.
That actually happened to somebody's husband on the Real Housewives of New Jersey.
See, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But you don't hear Trump in none of his rhetoric talking about the Ukrainian migrants coming over here.
Right.
Getting released from jails and... So he knows about this program, but he's making it sound like it's for black and brown people, when in reality, it's for the Ukrainians and for the Scandinavians and all that. Those are the ones that they're letting out of their prisons and all that stuff, bringing them here. There's literally a whole program for it. Yep, that's just crazy as hell. But everyone's focusing the attention on the Haitians and the Mexicans and you know where some of the East European migrants, you know where they're migrating in from? The U.S.-Mexico border.
Yeah, because they fly to Mexico and then walk up. Or fly to Central America and then walk up.
You don't ever see them on the news and stuff like that when they're showing the border crossings. All I ever see is black and brown people. That's all you ever hear about. So why don't they ever show the Ukrainians migrating over here and the Yugoslavians?
They did show them in the beginning. I remember a thing.
That was because of the war stuff, though.
Yes. So, but then they just kind of like quietly
just stopped talking about it, and they're getting all kinds of stuff. But the black and brown parolees, they got to go. Mm-hmm. They're the ones that everyone focuses on.
Well, didn't he have that Muslim ban?
That too. Those are the first black and brown people he banned. Was Muslims. That was one of the major first uproars that he did when people were like, what the fuck is he doing?
Right.
That was one of the first, that and the wall were like two of the first major things that he started treating people like shit, and people were like, what is he doing?
Right.
Yeah.
Dimos lo que usted se merece. Una llamada es todo.
Día más esperado del año. Decisión 2024.
Tu decisión y el voto serán cruciales.
Con un equipo periodístico confiable, claro y objetivo. En Noticias Telemundo estamos de un solo lado, el tuyo.
Hola familia, qué bueno que sigue con nosotros en el Pantano Party, disfrutando. Y aquí le queremos recordar en el Pantano Party que ustedes saben que los 50 han estado batallando cada noche